And I have no idea who went last.
I barely remember what we need to do.
I remember what we need to do. It might have been me, but if you don't remember what we've done, I could maybe take a crack first.
Go for it.
Well, if that's the case, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're starting a new expedition. No, we're not. We're playing more Outer Wilds. We're in the DLC. We're waking up. Introduce yourself, Sean.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I'm excited to see what these space ghosts have to tell us.
I'm excited to see what secrets these well, I guess they are definitely ghosts. There's not really a question of whether or not
I can't think of a better
ghosts.
single word to describe them than ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I need to go this first. Hopefully don't crash into the ground. All right, that's the last thing we did, and the most important thing we learned. The most important thing we learned is a new way to interface with dream space.
I know we can touch the bell.
We can touch the bell. That's one thing. We could touch the bell, though I think we determined that the bell definitively does nothing, because if the bell did something, they would wake up, and they definitely can't wake up. I think we did determine that definitively.
Yes, we did test, and as expected, it didn't do anything.
Or, at least as far as I could tell, it didn't do anything. It didn't seem like it was doing anything to me. Yeah.
So what was the other, what were you gonna say?
Well, the secret that we found was a secret with the lantern, if you remember correctly, Sean. If not, I think I'm about to blow your whole gourd in half. How's your pumpkin feeling?
My pumpkin's fine. I have had a very slow brain day all day.
Oh, well, I think your brain might experience something then, because I think your brain will go, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. I mean, this game is all about waking up. That's what I got out of this game. It's about awakening.
It is a form of awakening.
It's a form of awakening. I think
The awakening of a new universe.
I think we go straight to the bell, actually. Well, I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50 on whether or not we go straight to the bell, because... No, I'm not 50-50. I think we go either straight to the bell, or at the very least, I go in, oh no, don't die! Ow!
You're fine.
I really wanted to get into the boat, Sean. I really wanted to get into the boat. All right.
But the rock really wanted to hug you.
I think we get into the bell. Sean, I'm going to the bell. Now that all of my bones are broken. And I don't see a boat. I'm 50-50. I think we go to the bell. I'm gonna go to the bell this way. I was thinking of going straight to the bell, but I actually think this will probably be just as effective, if not better. I'm going to go in here, and we're gonna go to the bell. One of the ways that we've learned recently. And I'm gonna do some shit, Sean. Do you remember the other thing we did in No Space?
I remember no clipping. I remember wrong warping.
Now, actually, how did you do that, now that I'm thinking about it?
You go to the boat, and you go through the loading screen, and you jump off the boat during the loading screen.
You jump off the boat during the loading screen. That's what it was. I was like, it wasn't the light. That doesn't make sense. I just had a really stupid thought of, like, something I could do, but it's such a bad idea to me that I won't do it. I had a moment where I was like, what if I leave the light on the boat?
I had that thought too, because then you can see the, like, platform.
Uh-huh. But I feel like I would rather have the light down there than not have the light with me at all. I think. I feel like having the light with me is a better idea for going down there than not having the light with me at all.
Mhm.
That seems
I mean, it's just
too
a matter of
dangerous.
if you're a coward or not.
I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I'm a coward. Sean, I'll say it.
Gladly,
I'll
I'm a
admit it.
coward.
I'm a coward. I'm afraid. I'm very, very scared. I don't know what'll happen, and I don't want to break everything immediately. Well, I do, but I don't.
Your
But I
health is
do.
so low that if you die in the dream, you might genuinely die in real
I
life.
might actually die in real life. That is something to be concerned about. Comes the boat. I love the way that this game plays with the idea of this being a virtual space. It's probably my favorite thing about this area. Okay. I have to jump off. Okay.
Nah.
Now. God, that's
So
upsetting.
what does this look like if you put the light down?
It's a great question, Sean. I love that we were so close to just finding this. Now, this is fascinating. This is some good intel for a couple of reasons. One, it really tells us how big the space is.
Yeah, without all the ambient fog.
Uh-huh. I can't... Are those just light sources, do you think?
They're the lamps, right? The lamps that are the lights that you can't turn off because they're not candles, they're lamp.
Sorry, something vibrated. I don't know why anything would... Oh, that might have been the dam. Huh. Oh, like the, like the lance... The lanterns? The lanterns? Those guys?
Yeah.
Huh.
Now that line going up into the sky is interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that. And this was... So this is the side that I went to. This is the first one. And I... yeah, you can't get up there, huh? I was really hoping. Yes, it is! Yes, it is! This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. This is what I was thinking. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I make it there before them? This is what I was wanting to check out. Because what I remembered was seeing a ledge being like, man, it feels like that I should be able to get up there. And this should get us down here before they get down here.
See move.
See movement?
Oh, it's in the water.
Okay, yes. That was pranked, Sean. That was pranked. Now what?
Seemingly.
This is a problem. Hey, Sean, this right here is a problem. Because... I guess I didn't try, but I don't think... Yes, I cannot... I cannot get to those. I cannot get to those. No, they're too high. No, is there anything over here? This is too small a space. I don't think I can get into no space. I could barely get into no space.
Not in a useful way.
I have a dumb idea about getting into no space, Sean.
I'm gonna put it on the elevator.
Opposite. Well, that would actually be smart. That's not a person, is it? Okay. I thought there was somebody in there. I was like, why is the light on? We'll start with that first. That's the safer thing. That is the safer, smarter thing than what I... Wait. No, I need the light, because this won't go up. This only goes down. This is a Miyazaki. This is a Miyazaki. So here's what... Oh, no, I need the light to go up, though. Or do I?
There's no way this is gonna work.
Fuck. Nope, come back. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I really want to. I really want to get that to work. That's too many moving pieces. There's no
It's
way.
too fast. It closes immediately.
Yeah. Only I could just throw it out. Because, yeah, I could theoretically put it there. But I would have to turn all the way around, which I can't do. Well, okay. I'm gonna reset. Into the drink. What I want to do. What I want to do. Well, that answers that question. No, I cannot do. I cannot do what I kind of hoped I could do. Unfortunately.
But the other question we had was if there was a way to use that place to get to the, like, temple before them.
That is a good question. I should be looking around everywhere. What am I doing? You're right. What the hell? Like, I should just be looking around here. Okay.
Because that's the thing, right? It's like you want to get to the temple.
Maybe? That's how much range it has. Man, we were really close to just finding this ourselves, though.
We talked multiple times about doing this. I'm kind of shocked in retrospect that we chickened out so many times.
Uh-huh.
There's truly no consequences to messing it up.
Truly no consequences, and we would have been like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I just mean, like, the worst that could have happened is that we would have gotten booted from the dream, which is, like, completely fine.
Yeah.
So I'm really, like, I'm trying to project my mind back to our previous streams and be like,
Why
I
didn't
don't
we do
honestly
this?
know why we didn't do it.
We got close. I remembered you putting it on the ground and, like, walking a pretty good distance.
Yeah, maybe we just thought that it was nothing. Maybe, yeah, because we, like, put it down and we were like, okay, you can put it down. Neat. Well, I don't see a use for this. I forgot. So we did do it. We did do it. We just didn't quite do it good enough.
We just didn't quite consider the implications of doing it gooder.
Which is... No, that's it, alright.
Yep, you can't interface with that. I was thinking that too.
Well...
Don't worry about... Oh, you can really tell that it leaked. Oh! That's a fun effect. So that's always there. Interesting. Well, there's something about this that they know if you do this. They know if you do this, but apparently you might be despawned in some way? Question is how? Why is that significant? If it's significant. I don't even know if it is. And didn't we... Actually, I want to check something. Didn't we find a painting? We found a painting over there. I wonder if that painting has any data in it. You say as I'm like, oh wow, I cannot see anything in here. I'm surprised I can tell where anything is. It is really hard to see. Okay, the fire still hurts.
Fire is not inert.
The fire is not inert. It still hurts. Did not turn off the fire's hurt box. Okay. So that also gives us a good frame of reference of what, like, we are bounded by, if that makes sense. As far as, like, what we can't go everywhere, but we can do a lot of exploring that I hadn't considered before. Like, for example, we can just go straight down here now, I think. I don't even think we have to do the puzzle. We don't even have to put ourselves in danger to do this anymore. But I do want to check out that painting over there to see if it gleans anything in no space. God.
Blast you.
My body. Okay, so there is a guy up there, because that's the guy who comes down. Wait, that guy comes down. I wonder if there's anything up there. That might be worth exploring, too. Because he has to come down that elevator, and it's so dark I didn't even think that there was an elevator there, and I know there's an elevator there now. Do. Almost. I'm guessing then that must just be an alarm that maybe spawns them? Because I don't know what else it would be.
I mean, probably. We've never tested.
That's true. We don't really know what it does. Okay. I have a feeling... Boy.
That's gonna be too close.
Yeah. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think there's a way to get out of range of it from here. No. This area is too small. I really want to see what that looks like, but I don't think we can get to it. No, not a chance. Think?
Yeah, just put it at the very edge of this outside area.
Very edge. I can't. I think I can see. Nope.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
So those are the paths for the...
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because it didn't extinguish your light, so you had to drown.
Yeah.
Those are the paths for the boats. I noticed that.
Yes. I saw
In a
that
couple.
too.
Which means the vertical ones I saw must have been the paths for elevators.
Uh-huh. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Well, first off, let me test this. I will set off the alarm, because if the alarm goes off, then that means that guy's gonna come straight down, which will be very, very nice. Actually. Dumb idea, dumb idea, dumb idea. Let's go. I have a dumb idea.
Calculated.
Calculated. Sense to me. This is a plan. In before it just zaps me or something.
I mean, that was my initial assumption. Oh.
That means, how did the bells go off that one time and didn't wake us up? Unless it's like the bells went off in a different one. Because the bells definitely...
Yeah,
we heard
bells
the
are
bell
only
once.
for the ones that are in your little church.
Uh-huh. That's
So
also
a different church bell went off.
a fascinating alarm system, actually. Like, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I might need the light. Ah, fuck. So I still need to make it past that. Okay, so where is it? It is... right... yeah, you gotta go right. Okay. Past him and go right, because I'm gonna need the light to be able to go up. In before it's nothing. I bet it's nothing.
Likely nothing.
Likely nothing. At this point, I'm just dedicated to the bit. I'm just dedicated to it.
I mean, you're almost out of time in this sequence anyway.
Uh-huh. Now it's just sating curiosity. Satyr never sated the curiosity. Killed the cat. Does anybody think about satyrs anymore? When's the last time you thought about a satyr, Sean?
Pretty recently. There's one in Fantasy Eye.
There is one, isn't there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's great. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's disorienting. It's hard to get out of there a little bit.
Uh-huh. Don't quite make no sense. Well, make some sense. I still wonder... I'm gonna look at actually the top of this real fast, if it has any more information to glean. It probably doesn't. Because again, I think it was just... well, it was weird. I remember it being weird. Oh, that is not what I thought it was going to do. Because it shows... it just shows the three locations. It shows the tower, the temple, the wall, and the bell. It just shows the three locations, I think.
It shows where the churches are.
But it feels like they're hooked up to something, right?
Yeah. It sure does. I mean, in theory, they're all connected, because they're all sort of part of the same simulation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you think this is like almost like a Wi-Fi tower? Do you think it's like connecting them?
Maybe.
So do you think the database is located in the tower?
I mean...
It really could go either way. But it sure does take the stranger a second, now doesn't it? Boy, I almost kind of wished the supernova hit us, so that way we didn't have to wait so long.
I mean, there's an easy way to get out of this.
You're right. Well, Sean, where does your inquisitive mind wish to go?
I'm gonna take another look at the wrong warp.
Okay. I do think
I
there's more
want to double
stuff
check
there.
because we've found two places that we can get to from there. But I want to see. It feels like there might even still be others because like it's dependent on whether there's a path that you can reach, and that's not immediately obvious, especially with how big that area actually is. Like the one I found was real far away. So I want to see where else we can get to there.
Because I would assume that no, it doesn't matter where you jump off the boat. In any of those load screens, you always go to the same. I'd assume you always get dropped in the same spot.
Seems like it.
I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Nowhere else it would take you. I don't know where else it would take you. Because the only other things we know is that... So, they destroyed... accesses to unlock them. I don't think you can unlock any of them now. That doesn't mean we don't have ways to... We still have ways to get... We know at least one way to get to the other side to turn it off. Now we just need to see if the other two have paths, which I'm guessing... Well, definitely one of them we just walk past. We just walk past the eyeballs. I did establish that the eyeballs do not see you when you do not have the lantern. Man, you just have a better idea of where that ghost shit is compared to where I think it is. Stresses me out, man. I really thought the boat was gonna go through there. Alright. Oh god. The menace is... I think I said this before we started. He stole a Ritz. And I have to admit, I don't know what his plan was. I put it in his bowl anyways, because it was like, I don't even really feel bad, because I feel like you tried to steal this Ritz thinking it would be, like, covered in salt, and then took 2 licks and went, this is a sad cracker. So now I really don't know why he stole the cracker. I don't think he touched it after I realized that he was trying to get anything off of it.
It's just gremlin antics.
Yeah, just being a little goblin. Being a little goblin. Goblin child. But yeah, they were on sale and they didn't have any regular... Well, they did have regular Ritz, just in a different spot, just not in the spot that I was. And I really should have put them back and got the regular Ritz, because I'm just one to eat just cracker-ass cracker, to just eat a cracker. And I can confirm, lightly salted cracker is a pretty sad cracker. It's not really anything. I should be eating them with, like, at least peanut butter or something. They are quite...
I mean, that's sort of the idea behind lightly salted crackers, is that it's like, you don't need all this fucking salt, so if you're watching your salt, then just, like, put
something
else on them so that they can be a base for that instead of a base for salt.
I did have the thought process to be like, what if I salted the crackers, though? What if I just put salt back on the lightly salted Ritz crackers?
That's unhinged.
Well, it'd be on brand.
It would be on brand. You do, as you've mentioned multiple times recently, have an army of salt.
It's true. And I don't have any flies to kill with it anymore, so... I just don't salt my food enough. I use so much soy sauce and shit. Like, I don't need to. I think I get all my salt just from the soy sauce I consume alone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And, like, I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to... It's equally easy to oversalt and feel like the salt did nothing. So I usually just err on the side of, like, I could do a pinch of salt. That's not, like, bad, but 9 times out of 10, I don't fucking need to. Your secret's revealed!
Okay, so... where do we think the temple is for?
So the temple, the one where the guys are, that's the one that I went to first. So that way.
This direction?
Left. To your left. That one. That was the one that I went to. And that was the one that was underneath the temple where the guys are at the top blocking it. That's the one that I went to, and it was already burned. Even though I went there as soon as possible. I feel like I could have gotten there
but I want the
sooner.
temple itself.
Oh, that's upstairs.
We were trying to get in there before they show up.
Shit. Yeah. We don't know what'll happen if you come in from the other side.
I might need your help with navigation here, because I don't know what I'm doing around this place.
You're good. You're going the right way. You are going the right way, and then I decided not to go up the elevator. This was the elevator I was fucking with. You don't want to go up that elevator.
Did you say I do or don't?
You do. You do. This is why I had the stupid thought of, what if I go up this without the lantern? What will it look like inside there? Because I don't know how far you can get. We don't know how many of them, if any of them will start there or not. And I don't know...
Right, I mean, that's what we're trying to find out, because your whole theory was that we need to get in there before they start getting there. Oh.
That answers that question, Sean. They about to walk through that shit. They just shone their light back at... Yup. He's in the elevator with you, Sean.
I didn't make it.
I think that answers that question.
Neat. Okay. So, now what?
Now... Oh wait, no, we know what happens. Never mind. I was like, oh, we could just go there when they disappear. We know what happens when they disappear. One of the things I wanted to do was to see... Wait, no, just because you can get past it doesn't mean you can get down there. No, never mind. That's pointless.
Okay. I feel like there's still places we haven't been here.
Agreed. There's a part of me, if you have a couple places to check, I'm like, I might check around the first area a little bit just to make sure that there isn't anything I missed, but I think the only things left are to go to the bell to deactivate the links using this. Oh, wait, no, all we have to do is extinguish them, and you can't extinguish them without the lantern. I extinguished candles without the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
So scared, Sean.
This the one I did the first time? I feel like it was
Yes.
really far away.
That was the one that
Did
you
I just
did the
like
first
go in a
time.
big circle the first time?
I remembered you ended up taking this back and then ended up jumping somewhere and getting the thing turned off, and then we're like, I'll just come back here, and then you would set the boat over.
Right. No, my point is, I just remember it being really far away. I must have gone like a roundabout. Oops. I must have gone a roundabout way to get there. Like I must have gone around it in a big circle.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, because I remembered you looking around the space for a while. Like, you were kind of just wandering around in that area for a bit before getting to that one, and then going down there. Like many things in this game, oftentimes getting to point A and B is not all that long once you know where you want to go. For a second, I thought that said extinguish, and I was like, you can't extinguish the fucking lanterns. No, you can't.
Stand in it.
You can become one with the light. Cast magic missile at the darkness, Sean. Okay. You ever have one of those... Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say, you ever have one of those moments with your cat where they look backwards up at you because they're sitting in your lap, and you just slowly see their eyes get bigger as they just get riled up about eye contact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cats cannot abide by eye contact.
They will not stand for it. They see it as a sign of something. Oh, that's the projector. Interesting.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like we can get into this one from here.
No.
What about this? This is the only other one. There's 4. We've been to that and that.
There. Yes,
That's
because that one.
way.
Yeah, that's the one that we learned that we went up there and it was already burned. Also. Let's see the other projector. I mean, it looks like it. You could probably jump on that island and strand yourself.
I was gonna say, you could get on this island. You couldn't get to the actual main area.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, I think that's all as far as exploring down here. I don't think there's anything else down here.
Agreed. I do not think so either. I do not believe so either, Sean. I do not. So I think, really, unless you think there's something upstairs, should just open all the buttons.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the thing to do.
That's fair. Because the other place I would want to check out is the forest where the first group is, to see if there's anything in those, like, trees or anything that leads to anything upstairs. That's the only places I can think that would have secret pathways or anything. Yep.
So,
You slipped.
I
You
slurp.
slipped and you dipped. You slurped and you derped.
Mm-hmm. Was there anything you want me to look at before we do the thing?
Like I said, the places I wanted to check in Dream Space would be like the temple area with the forest without the lantern, and the third area, I guess.
I don't know how to get there.
Go back into Dream World from here. Just don't jump off the boat. You're now conditioned to want to jump off the boat, and I agree. It's tempting now that we have secret knowledges, but now you just have to ride the boat to the area you want to oh, but it might be locked.
Right. Exactly.
Fuck. Then never mind, you might want to go to Clifftown. I forgot that it's closed. It's closed from the other side if you didn't open up the way into there. So you could explore this area more if you want to look around, but yeah, that's my bad.
I mean, I don't think there's really anything to see here.
Agreed. Go to Clifftown. Go to the dream world from Clifftown. My bad. Time to go to Clifton. Yeah, I totally forgot that that's how that even works. Wow, it's not even helpful if you can't even get to it anymore. What's the point? I do find lighting all four at the same time to be fascinating. I don't know what that means. is. Oh, you could also go to the bell. You could also go to outside the bell as well. You're not able to get to this.
Oh, I needed to go down the other way. Oops.
Yep.
Well, bell it is, I guess.
To the bell it is, I guess. Because there is an upstairs to the bell as well. I'm just scared what we're gonna find inside of the... I'm just scared what we're gonna find inside, Sean. It's spooky. I don't know if I want to know.
Wait.
You opened one of the locks.
Permanently?
Not permanently. You have to do it all in one cycle, definitely.
I don't remember opening that. I guess I'm... Hi.
Hello, Sean.
I 100% don't remember opening that.
I do. This run has felt long, I will say. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I see what you're doing. Good idea.
Can't quite escape.
Ow. I thought there was an out... For some reason... Oh, you can get to it from the outside.
Well, you can...
From the boat. God damn it. I swore you could get to the outside from... well... That's on... That one's on me, Sean. Because the one... The one that I definitely know is the one on the right, but I don't know how you do the one... Nope. God. It's the kind of thing that almost feels like it would only be possible if your keyboard and mouse do a 180 flip.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Now put it down? Shit. That's something.
It works, though. The theory is sound.
This is a very stupid thing. This is a very stupid thing. Theory, we have theorem. Hypothesis is now turned to theorem.
Now it is an execution challenge.
Ah! Wait. Now if you pull it up, though...
But I have to be able to send it down.
Oh, right. You're right. I think... Oh, but if it's already lower than it... Yeah, you can't get on... Yeah, because even if it went up...
Oh!
John, I think you found a different secret. John?
Shit.
What the hell did you do? What the fuck? I mean, it's a virtual space. They probably run into bugs every now and then. See, that's the fun of making this a contextualized virtual space, is that... Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I don't think it'll register while it's moving.
Still, you somehow made a second elevator. Now I'm morbidly curious what's at the bottom of the elevator. Is it gonna crush you instantly? Like, if you go down the elevator, well, you get crushed by the 2 elevators.
I suspect there's only one. And it's just in a broken position.
What happens if you go down the elevator with it, though? Yep, the chain's still there.
See, that's gone now.
Broke the chain. Oh, you want to know what I definitely want to do? I want to see if I can get in the houses where they're coming from. Oh. Oh. I also like how this DLC kind of gives yet another, like, science fiction-y, like, changing of an interpretation of, like, data.
Oh, you can't put it on the wood. You have to put it on the chandelier, technically.
Oh.
Or on the metal? I think it's registering on the metal. So there's like specific spots you have to do it on.
Uh-huh. There it goes. There he goes. Now we're just wanting, this is the danger that the game has given us, is now that we're just like, where can we go? What are the limits that are even left?
Yeah, how can we break this?
How can we break this? How can we break this? I must know. They wouldn't give us this ability if they didn't want us to use it to its greatest extent. Oops. 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 Don't forget me, spacesuit. Fly straight at it. 300 miles per hour. Let's go. 500 miles per hour. 800 miles per hour. Need to get there fast. It slows me down. It slows me down. It
Miles
slows
per hour
me down.
mean nothing where we're going.
Hey, look. Perfectly safe. That is very stressful.
It does call into question how I managed to smash myself into it that one time. I must have just still been accelerating when I went through.
Uh-huh. Because it does seem to decelerate you when you get close to it, like almost immediately, but I think we're just still going. Really? Into the drink. I still love that we were like, we keep finding these everywhere, and now we're like, we don't know. We don't know where any of the spare ones are, except for what I can think of one location where these are. Oh hey, look, he did it all on his own. What a big boy. What a big boat.
What a big butt.
What a big butt. What a good big butt. I'd say send me a good big butt, but I actually think a good big boat would be better. Wow, was that a Finding Nemo reference, Sean?
What?
They talk about how they don't know what a boat is, and they call a boat a butt. It's like the whole thing.
I've seen Finding Nemo once.
I haven't seen a Disney film in a long. The last Disney movie I watched actually was Zootopia. was the last one I watched? I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. I need to go back to the beginning. That's where I wanted to go. Fuck.
Well, now what?
I guess we're just gonna go. I wasted some time.
You want to just mulligan this one?
If you'll let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you'll let me, I meant to go to the first one.
Sensitive. I don't want your whole run to be scuttled.
Everything's time sensitive, Sean. That's what this game is about. That's what I got out of this game. Everything is time sensitive. Nothing lasts forever. Space is big. Space is small. Space is scary.
Space is big. Our lives are small.
Oh. First
What are
off,
you doing?
I have to reselect Stranger. Don't want to do that. Immediately shoot myself into space. Folk music is still good.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate that there's an element of a musical adventure in this game. That's something I really appreciate about it, because I feel like, surprisingly, what other examples of true, like, musical adventures are there in games? I feel like they're not that common, actually.
Wander Song is my big go-to.
I don't think I've played Wander Song.
It's the one where
familiar.
you play as a bard and you sing with the analog stick.
That sounds awesome. What the fuck? Oh wait, that's the one. Was that the one for the video that you showed me?
What?
I guess not. That's the one that's the musical JRPG, right?
No.
Oh. I don't remember which one that is.
I don't know what video you're talking about either, or what musical. Oh, you're talking. No. Wander Song is like a modern game.
Okay, I thought so.
I do like that video though.
Yeah, it is quite good. And what a fascinating JRPG. One of the only ones we can't play because they already did all the voice acting, so now we can't sing all of the songs in the game.
Oh man, what a beautiful thing that would be.
Uh-huh. Just specifically play that game to turn off the voice acting so that way we would have to do the musical.
I mean, we can still sing along. Just because there's voices singing there, that just means that we'll know the tune and won't have to make up shitty tunes to go with the music.
That's true. Come on, kids! You could sing along too! By kids, I mean people who are at least over the age of 22! Because I don't want to know if you're a kid. Not there. I'm gonna open this just in case. I want to come back here, but I don't think I will. I will open this. Okay.
We still don't know what's technically in this thing, right?
In which thing?
In the prison that we're opening?
Nope. We don't. We don't know what they put in there.
We truly have no idea what the consequences of our actions are about to be.
It's true. It's probably locked for a reason. Okay, that's good intel. I definitely want to go over there. Okay, so I do think I still need to take the lantern with me over there. Because the only other way over there... Yeah, no, I do have to Actually, I don't know if I have to take one of the eyeball hands to get over there. I don't remember. I think I do. The shortcut does, but I don't know if I actually have to, because there's also a bunch of shit over this way that I kind of want to explore. Want to explore over this way too. If nothing else, it's really cool. Also really puts in perspective how important light is for, like, being able to understand space. Like, spaces feel so much bigger when you don't have light.
Mm-hmm.
They feel oppressively bigger. Ooh, that's fun. When you don't have light. I feel like this whole area is pretty intimidating when you can't see where you're going. Yeah, because this is where that is. I can't turn out my lantern.
Can turn it off. Can't turn it on.
That's what we call... What's the not switch? That's not a switch. I guess that would be a button.
What?
Worry about it. Just me trying to use terminology I don't understand. You know how it goes.
Alright.
Wait. Oh no, that's for the boat. Yeah, that is where they're coming from. That's where I want to get to. Over here. Then this takes me... Well, shit. I don't think there's any way I could look around there. Okay. Around. God, that's unnerving. Right? That's something. Building. Hey, that something is a building.
Yeah, and we already established we can't go in their houses.
Beep. That's bad. Nothing. You didn't see me, right? You can't see me. I'm not corporeal, probably. I don't even think I have renders. Though they did know that we were there.
Well, we know that they can see us if we get too close.
Yes.
He might have just barely peeked into his render radius for a second.
Oh, right, because he has the light, so we would render. Okay. Interesting.
Because that's how they killed you that one time.
Uh-huh. Also, that's fascinating. That's a fascinating way to read that. Want to see... Here we go. Go. It's not possible. Unsurprisingly, we cannot go in there. Okay, that pretty much tells me everything I need to know. Go turn around, bud. God, I hate that. Outer Milds? No, never. I wouldn't call
Such slander.
I wouldn't call this game mild for nothing. For no one. For nobody. Interesting. There is a way up there. Not from there. Do something stupid. I want to do something stupid. I want to do something stupid.
Go fast.
Yeah, we probably don't have much time left before the dam breaks. This is still pretty spooky. Why does he move so slow, Sean?
He's just
like-
out for a walk.
Is it like dark or something for him? I don't get it.
He's just having a pleasant stroll on his way to his cult ritual.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I meant church.
I've definitely been to a church service like this. This is what Ash Wednesday feels like, guys. If you're not Christian, this is what Ash Wednesday feels like. Actually. This is exactly what Ash Wednesday is like.
Now I just need to watch Midnight Mass again.
You want to send me exactly like Ash Wednesday?
Sure.
That terminates there. Interesting that the doors still close. That
Oh.
is that? Oh, he went around that way.
Oh. This is so dangerous.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. He's in the way. No. Fuck! Well, I'm dead.
Dead.
No way. I don't think there would be any way to get past him then. That was so tempting, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what beyond that you could have done.
What am I doing? I have a jetpack. Boy, I wonder if the dam is about to break. That would have
It's
been
just
really.
drooling.
That would have been really funny if the dam would have broken right there. Now it's taunting me. I'm gonna look away and it's gonna break.
It would
Okay.
never give you the pleasure.
It wouldn't give me the time of day. See, wouldn't even give me the appreciation. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. I think... No. I'm feeling it. I feel like we've pretty much exhausted everything. I think we just go to the damn thing now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
The bell! Ring the bell! Is that... I mean, there could also be stuff in the third area, because that's where we learned that, but... I don't know. It definitely feels like that's the extent of everything to be known. The only other information it gives us is how to unlock the rest of the blocks in one go. I do really commend this game's capacity to have the only continuity in the game is the information that you learn from any given run. I still find that impressive for a looping game. I feel like most looping games just don't have that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh, nuts! I don't know if I can do it, Sean.
Why not?
Oh, I guess water goes from the top down, doesn't it? I just was worried I was about to get fucking blasted into the broken dam. That's all. See? And it's back. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully I shouldn't have done that at the very beginning. We're gonna find out. And I have to say, good job, guys. This DLC is shit. God damn it.
No,
No,
it's not.
the DLC isn't shit. I'm shit. Sean, I need to...
Unbelievable.
I mean, I could still do the thing here. I just need to go... God damn it. still do... Ow. This.
What?
Did I not earlier? The lights were still off, though.
Oh.
Do these give any info? No. This tells us this. Huh.
So, turning the locks must change the levels of the bridge. Because how many bridge sections are there? There's 5. So we don't need to know the code. We can see the matrix.
We could see the code. We could see the code. Oh, that's clever. That is not...
You should make note of what the correct answer is there, so that we can do that when we have the lantern too.
Good idea. I want to take like a...
Right, left. Oh yeah, picture. Fine.
A picture is like a memory that you can use without taxing your brain. I think. I still can turn off the light. Yep. So that must mean then... This one is... I wonder if that even works for the middle one. Though that feels like it wouldn't make sense.
Try setting it to the same thing.
See? It was... Star... Half moon... yeah, that one... Waning... Then that one... And that?
Yeah, I didn't figure.
Yeah, it still seems like the light is going. Interesting. So we know how to get to 2 of these. The question is, how do you get to the... The third one must have something to do with the bell. Because that was the clue we got from this one, was the bell. That's the one that we got about the bell. Wait. No, it isn't. I'm full of shit. The first one we got was getting down into that back area, which got us access to that one. This, the one that gives us into no space gets us this one. The last one... Last one, we need to figure out...
I'm looking at that too.
How to get over there.
Dude, can we figure out what the source of that light is?
Let me... Probably from the other side, but it looks like, yeah, this... That was weird. Why did it make a noise? It made like a kerchunk noise. I don't know why it made a kerchunk noise. Okay, let me go back into... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I made a mistake, Sean.
Gotta go up the slide.
Just gotta go up the slippy slide. Alright. Oh, so that one you had to go into no space to be able to find. The light... does seem to just filter in above.
But I'm wondering what's up there is my point, because that's the land. Like, you can see in the no space the land masses and everything. So there's something up there casting that light.
Oh, shit. Wait.
No way.
Wait a second. I have to be dead? So, we do know something about the bells. You have a body to go back to, the bell wakes you up. But if you don't, what happens, Sean? How do we do that for us?
Oh, that's easy. Because this is going to be for the bell tower. So if you come here from no space, which you do anyway to get the second thing, then you're not coming from the bell, you're coming from some other church. So as long as you come across the boat to get here from wrong warping, I think you can just pass. I don't think they can get you.
You think these bells won't work because I'm not in the tower?
No, you are in the bell. But when you come from no space, or when you come from wrong warping, you come from a different place. So you won't be in the bell in the real world. You'll be in, the tower or whatever.
Huh.
So the bell that will ring will be this one, and you're not in here, or you won't be in here. So it won't do anything.
Right.
So all we need to do, it's actually really easy. We just need to wrong warp, come turn the one off, go across the boat to the main bell island, and then just knock the other two out. Sweet.
Okay. See, I think I understand. Well, Sean, bring it
Well,
around
now I
town.
can do. Now that you understand, it's time for me to do it.
Uh-huh. Listen, you explained it. You clearly know what's going on. See, I'm sitting here like, what? The only, unless, because the thing that I'm worried is that setting off one of those alarms sets off all of the bells. But
There's only one way to find out. But
Yeah,
we've
there's-
heard a bell before and didn't get booted.
didn't get
so I
woken
don't
up.
think so.
Yeah. Because the only other way I could think is somehow you need to have not a body to come back to, which I don't know how that would work.
I mean, the other thing would be to turn the light off from above somehow, like I was saying originally.
Wait, Sean, did we never tried one of the other devices? We know one of the devices might be a one-way trip.
The one that blew up, you mean?
Probably not that one. But we do.
It is a one-way trip, just not to where we want to go.
Didn't one of the devices work? But one of the devices didn't work. One of the devices, something happened, and then it blew up or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one worked.
Right.
I might, Sean, if you don't try the second device, I might try the second device just because that's the thing is, if we end up in no space without a body, then...
Well, wasn't the third device, though, it didn't have a thing on it. It didn't
The
have
second
a fire
device.
anymore.
Well,
The second
that's
device is the one that was broken. I don't know what device you're talking about.
No, they had three devices. They had a lantern, then they had the second lantern that was like the second prototype that seemed to cause that massive decompression, which might have, which seemed fatal.
The one that kills you.
Well, that's the thing. it kills you, but I think it works, and you still end up in Dreamland. So if you end up in Dreamland without a body to go back to, even if it rings all of the bells, you don't wake up.
Yeah, because you're dead. And plus, we know we can be sent back by the project from Dreamland, so I'm pretty sure if you die, you're just gonna get sent back by the Ash Twin Project.
Yeah. No, that's fine. We just need to get past the bridge.
I'm saying I don't think you won't spend time in Dreamland, you will just die, and you be sent back, is my suspicion. Well, first of all, I don't think it'll do anything, but... I mean, would you prefer me to not go do the thing then, if you want to do that?
No, you can do your thing. That's what's on my mind. That's all. That's my thought of that's the only way I could see us getting past this if this doesn't work for some reason. Because the only thing I'm worried about is if it rings all of the bells. If setting off one of the alarms rings all of the bells. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about.
But we'll find out.
Oh, but we wrong warp. You're right. I was about to be like, but how would you get in there? Yeah, you get in there by wrong warping.
Unbelievable.
My brain just needed a kindly reminder of what the fuck we were doing.
I told you so many times.
I listened well enough to be able to question whether or not I understood what you were talking about. That does make, no matter what, that hint, the bell hint, may be the most obtuse hint out of the hints, I feel like. That one, we were like, so if the bell goes off, you wake up if you have a body. But if the bell goes off and you don't have a body go back to, you just stay. So I think we're on the right mindset to be able to get past that thing now that we also know, because we didn't know that set off a bell until today. Just funny.
Yeah.
I feel like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's obvious?
No, I mean, we, at some point, because of the nature of this game, an inquisitive player is going to eventually just be like, okay, what does happen here? Mm-hmm. Or like, we'll eventually try to just cross the bridge and see if they make it.
Mm-hmm.
One way or another, you'll find out that that's what that does.
God, that no warping is so jarring.
Wait, that's the wrong one.
That's the tower.
This is the one. Right?
That's the temple. That's the one you want.
Oh, this is... I can see.
The one with the scary locked sarcophagus, Sean. And then... I got it unless you got it. I got it unless you got it.
I got it.
He got it. Guys, he's got it. I would have actually been a little upset if you would have, like, tripped and immediately fell into the water and just been like, no! That would have been a mulligan. Now, what if it randomizes it every time, Sean?
Then we'll have a little bit more work to do.
It's true. Oh, I didn't give you the hat. You can go to hell. Devastating. Wrapping. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Good news. It does not randomize it.
It does not, in fact, randomize it. Moment of truth. I mean, it definitely makes sense. I agree. It's the only thing that makes sense to me as well. Nope.
It does ring all the bells. Okay.
Sean, I think you have to find a way to not have a body.
I still think that that you have to turn the light off. Because the light is coming from up here somewhere. We just need to figure out where.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need to go back and I need to figure out, like, proportionally where that is up here. 'Cause I don't have a good sense of how this all connects.
I mean, this just loops around in a circle. The tower goes to the cliff side, goes to the bell.
No. You don't understand what I mean. I need to go down here and see where the light is coming from.
I gotcha.
So it's near the bell. So I think the way we want to start is from wherever is close to where the bell is.
Because you can get outside the bell in Dream Space from everywhere else but the bell.
God damn it, just do it this way. This'll be...
Just hop frog up there and do you leap and get yourself right up in on that rock. You frog man, son.
I swear I've done this successfully.
Yeah, I saw you jump up there that one time, but I don't remember how you jumped up there. Oh, almost. There you go.
Yo. Okay, so I need to figure out what this landmass is and how to get there.
Yeah, there looks like there's like kind of a stalagmite.
Huh? I mean, we wouldn't be able to see that from the surface. Any thoughts? You know this area better than I do.
My thought would be seeing the bell from the outside in maybe no space would help.
Okay.
And the way to get to there...
If we're at the bell, then it would be to the right.
Yes.
How do we get to the outside of the bell in no space? Or how do we get to the outside of the bell in the dream world?
Do not jump off. Do not jump off the boat. You want to ride the boat until you get to around to the bell.
Okay, to the bell. The boat just...
Yes. The boat will take you to the bell. Like Green 2. Don't believe the haters. Green is a creative color. You almost didn't fall in the water.
I sleep.
Slip. Slippity slip. Slurpity slurp. Slip slurp a burp. I'm nervous. I'm almost scared if my idea works. The implications.
I don't think your idea is gonna work.
Wow.
I would love to be proven wrong. No faith whatsoever.
No faith. My logic is sound. It's not become undone. It's not even flawed. It's not even flawed.
Not even a little bit.
So this still begs the question, as we've obviously what we're working towards. What could they possibly have locked in here, and why? There doesn't seem to be any implication that they were locking a creature or something dangerous seemingly in here.
Be over there.
Maybe?
Interesting. I had an idea of like how that space connect.
Right. Well, I think I would try no space here, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We also
That's
don't know which side of this front.
Mm-hmm.
That would help if we could figure that out. Okay, so this is the front, I think. So it's that way. This is the front of the bell. The light would be coming from over this way.
Oh. You needed to be able to warp over there. I did not even think that you could come down here.
The
That
hell?
feels like
A
something,
little
but
guy
it
up
also...
there. Cat.
What is that? Is that
There's a little cat up there. Look at him.
Oh, it is a cat. What the fuck? That's so funny. That's a fun Easter egg. I love that.
Hmm.
Yeah, this last one is a brain tickler, it feels.
The brain tinkler.
Not the brain tinkler. Keep your piss inside.
It's also... the facing is odd. I don't know what constitutes the front of this thing.
I think
Which makes it
where you
really hard to orient.
I was gonna say where you were looking was like the back.
Like, if that hole gave you the sarcophagus...
Yeah, so the front would be like here,
Right.
right? So we're back to... So it's like by the entrance, really, if anything.
It's the cat. The cat is the light all along.
The cat is the light.
The cat is the light all along.
I wonder what happens if we look in here while we're in Ghost. Oh, that's interesting. It's just not rendered.
Huh. It's very interesting, actually. What happens if you look at that? What happens if you have a vision while you're... No, that probably doesn't do anything. Yeah, you probably have a vision.
Just a vision. No.
Wait, which vision was that? No, that vision just showed you going into the bell. That's all it did. I think? I can't remember what that vision actually showed you.
Wait. Okay.
What?
Nothing, no. Yeah, I feel like the light would be from that direction. So it would have to be whatever's in there, which is the exit and not the entrance. So I need to keep going. I didn't go far enough. Where's my boat?
To bluer pastures. Down that yonder Nile River. Down that yon Nile River.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I did not. Is that your Matthew McConaughey?
Or my Owen Wowson.
Your Owen Wowson. I was like, that was wrong. I feel like that was wrong. I feel like I mix Matthew McConaughey and Owen Wilson together because there was a period where they kind of were
insane.
similar. I just don't know, man. They're late aughts guys. They were in movies that were similar for a while, and then Matthew
Were
McConaughey.
they?
You'll like it. Yeah.
What Matthew McConaughey film resembles an Owen Wilson film?
Sahara. Because I think they're both in it, actually. Hold on. Matthew McConaughey. Maybe not. Maybe not. What is the last thing Owen Wilson was in? I haven't thought of Owen Wilson forever.
Me either. He was in Cars.
He was in Cars. God damn it. I thought that was Matthew McConaughey. Fucking hell.
How? I mean, other than just not knowing who Matthew McConaughey is, seemingly.
My brain is broken, man. I don't know. You lost your light.
Well, my light's right here. I'm just trying to figure out. So I can't go through this door.
Right.
So this might be a dead end. Well, it certainly is now.
Yep, there goes. I think that clue's pretty literal. I'm gonna see if I can get myself killed, Sean.
Best of luck.
And I think I know of one way that'll definitely kill you. We just don't know what happens, Sean. The only thing we know that happens is that there were no survivors.
There will be no survivors.
There will be no survivors. Paint? He was... Wait, was Owen Wilson Bob Ross?
What are you talking about?
Okay, never mind. He's a different guy. He just also has a big Bob Ross hair. He's in a... Apparently Owen Wilson was in a movie called Paint. Well, it didn't immediately kill you. That's kind of surprising. I'm impressed, Sean, that you found a way to survive something that very reasonably should kill you.
I'm a survivor.
Oh. I have no idea what you just found.
I'm just at Clifftown, I think. Found a bridge. Part of a broken bridge. Mayhap. I'm ready.
Take me. Take him. Okay, so I need to go to Clifftown. That's where I'm gonna go, is I'm gonna go straight to Clifftown. Oh boy, this is gonna be it. Perfect timing.
It was it, in a sense.
Uh-huh. Just the last
Depending
thing
on what your definition of it is.
Uh-huh. The last thing that happens to that iteration of you is just launching yourself into the dam and crumpling. Hey, you didn't actually experience the death, so... Could have been that traumatizing.
Isn't that just the most ideal arrangement?
Uh-huh. We're experienced at death, okay? I've played
Best of
Dark
luck
Souls.
with this little endeavor, because I'm a certified hater.
You're a hater of my plan. You want me to live. I appreciate it, Sean. I don't think it's the way. I appreciate your support and care. I don't think it's the way. I think I gotta die. Fly into the halo. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for a faster way here. Alright. I do wish I could take this as a shortcut up to the dam, but I don't think I can. As much as I want to.
An artifact.
What about an artifact? Oh, are you kidding?
Just because you need an artifact?
Yeah. Well, yes, and I need a very specific artifact, but the only place I remember finding it was in Clifftown. That would get me so much closer to Clifftown.
You can go straight to Clifftown. You don't have to go through this.
Oh, god damn it, you're right. Ah, fuck. I forgot. There's
literally hey, since you seem to have forgotten what happens when this thing gets used, that shortcut exists because of how bad of an idea this is.
Oh, I know. But it's the only way, Sean. It's the only way. It's probably not the only way. It's probably not even the way. Listen. They want us to go to Spirit Land without a body, and they illustrated that it worked. I have no reason to think that they thought that it didn't work. It just made a big explosion that may or may not have destroyed the body. Only one way to find out now, Sean. I think it'll do. You know what? For anything else, I think we'll learn something. I think we'll learn something. I'm a dumbass. I literally can't.
What's
I can't access it from this side, can I? I have to access it through the hole, don't I?
Yes, you do.
I'm a mulligan. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
that is actually true. You do.
I'm gonna mulligan then, cause yeah. Oops. For some reason, I forgot that detail. I remembered that detail long enough to forget that detail to go straight there. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go from the outside. Oh, god damn it, Sean, I saw it. He's still there. Did you see it?
What, the quantum moon?
The quantum moon?
Yeah, always there.
He's always there. He's a friend. The quantum moon is a friend. I see the quantum... You know, I was scared of the quantum moon, but I think the quantum moon is a friend if you get to know him.
Quantum moon has never done anything to hurt me.
It's true. Ever. Alright. The hole was...
Northwest of the entrance if you fly straight in.
Okay. Northwest of the entrance if you fly straight in.
I think it's if you fly straight in. I don't think you have to go around to the other side.
Alright. So that... If that's south... Is this considered south or north? I don't... Is the entrance... North?
I'm just... If you... Turn right.
Turn right.
Down. And left. This one.
This... It is. It is. Wait up. Easy. Okay. Alright, time for my good bad plan. Alright, this is a working one. There was...
This one's kind of fancy. I feel like this one's cleaner than the ones we usually use.
Okay, this one is the one that they didn't... This is the one from the second one, I believe. Yes, this is the one from the second one. And then this is the one that worked. Alright, Sean, time for my bad idea. Let's go.
Here we go.
Time to blow up the space station. This was my plan. Yes, because if I no-clip through the floor, I'll be able to get to the place I need to be. I have no idea what's about to happen, Sean. I'm actually really scared. I'm really scared. Something bad's gonna... I think something bad's gonna happen, Sean.
Ideally, something bad will happen. Frankly, if something bad doesn't happen, then this plan didn't work.
This plan didn't work for, unfortunately, not satisfying, for unsatisfying. Fuck's sake. For unsatisfying reasons. Okay. Well, here I go.
Best of luck. Okay. You died! Yay!
Hey, Sean! I think we figured out what happened.
Hey, exactly the thing I said would happen happened. How about that?
Fuck. Damn.
My thing is, I think the light that's shining down is something we can turn off. We just have to figure out what turns it off. That's what I think we need to do.
Well, you're up, bud. That was my plan, and it failed, so...
Alright.
I am surprised...
We don't have... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you.
I was just gonna say, because we don't have a reel that talks about that in any kind of detail, right? Like, we don't have a reel that shows them setting that up.
The only... Again, the only things I can think are... Did we have a reel that it showed all the experiments, right? Did the first one outright not work? Or did the first one... Oh my god.
You can wreck yourself on it, even if you're not accelerating. Interesting.
But I feel like we didn't find...
Whoa.
Oh. Rocky. Rocky.
Kibabo.
Rocky Road.
Take me home.
To the place.
Okay, so
What are these? That one does seem different, huh?
it's clean. It's all nicely done. Because the other one we get is from like a burnt out house.
Yeah.
So this is the one you grab.
And then I don't
There's
think
a
there's
third.
one. Is there a third one? I was gonna say, I was like, there should be a third one, but I don't think we ever found it. I don't think there's.
It's not in the... Because this is a good one.
It might be in the other one then? It might be in there then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is it might be in the actual thing still. Here it is. Alright. As long as we're testing, we may as well test, right?
Right. Because I don't remember if it worked, is my thing. I don't remember if it didn't do anything, or if it did end up being a one-way trip. Because what we want is a one-way trip, I think, is what we want. I found a one-way trip, Sean. It just was way more of a one-way trip than I intended. Okay.
The mom.
Nope. Yep, it didn't work.
Yep. Okay. Figured, but
Worth a shot.
can't hurt to test.
So we could. Huh.
Probably.
Wait. Check to see if this one has a bell, Sean. I think this is the only one we haven't checked if it had a bell.
Fair. Have we technically tried using one of these?
Yes. Well, there's no fire in here. We can't.
Yeah, there's no fun. You're right, you're right, you're right. Also, they do both have bells. Anyway.
Because the bell had a bell, church had a bell, tower had a bell. This one doesn't have a bell. I think it's what we want. Also, look at your nice artifact. Look at your nice lantern. I didn't even realize they look different. It is like a lot cleaner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No bell? No bell? Damn.
Bell.
Bell. Huh.
So we know the tower has a bell. We know this has a bell. We know the bell has a bell.
Does the church have a bell? Pretty sure the church has a bell. If it doesn't, that does put you under a lot more time pressure.
Which would make sense, because it feels really forgiving to get the first two.
Yes.
So this third one has got to take a lot of time, based on the way this game is designed.
Ow.
I realized too late that there is a way to get a boat here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, too late for regrets now. Because, yeah, if it's on this one... This feels like one of those things that it probably is a lot more obvious. Like, once we find it, and we'll be like, God damn it. That's probably fine. I do hate how slow this is. No, they did that on purpose. Boy, that's... It's not even leaking that much, actually. It's not that bad yet.
We just started. Our day is just beginning.
Our day has just begun. Oof.
No bell.
Well,
wait,
you're
no.
not down there yet.
What?
You're right, Sean. No bell. No bell. No bell. No bell. No bell. Bell. Huh.
Okay. So I'm back to my original thought, which is that I think we've got to turn that light off. So.
Uh-huh. What if I just run from the explosion, like, really fast? Huh. Because, yeah, I don't know. You're right. The only other way to, like, think is, like, turning off that light somehow. I was really hoping going into no space would be the answer, because it worked for the other one, but it also makes sense, which is what makes it really frustrating. Why it ended up working. God, I swore we heard a bell inside the dream at one point, though, somehow.
We definitely did. It's very odd. Can we plug our ears before we go to sleep?
Does the tower bell still go off when the tower is broken? Because it's going to be tilted. So here's the thing. I actually think you wait until the tower breaks and then see if you can still ding it before going into the dream.
I'm gonna go into the dream first, actually, just so that I can set up the path.
No, wait, wait, because I set it off from over here.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it can. It would be too easy, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's gonna be a way to get in here without being able to be hit by the bells, because that would basically deactivate every one of those all at once.
Yep.
I think you have to turn off that specific one. It's just a matter of how.
And ain't that the grand question?
Now I come wake back up.
Now I roast a marshmallow. I'm the marshmallow. Yeah, I guess this falling also doesn't, like, set off the bell.
Yeah. Oh, not too long now.
A second, in fact. Any second now. Any minute now. Yeah. Man, I didn't think I like that the DLC still was just like we were still just like, nope, we're missing something. We're still missing one thing. Oh, there it goes. Boy, the water is slow, huh?
It's a big planet.
It's a big ring world. Alright. Yeah, I guess that doesn't tilt it that much. It probably still dings.
I'm sure, yeah.
Does it seem to tilt at all? No. Yeah. They also have, like, literal arms to ding with.
Yeah, but if, in theory, it could, but yeah, I don't think that's it.
Man. Yeah, the only other thing is trying to figure out where that light is coming from. I was really hoping that my idea would have worked. Because I don't know how else. I'm gonna look at that. I'm actually gonna look at that reel and see what it says, if they give us any details in the ship. Oh yeah, you couldn't even, yeah, you would still need to, even if you went into no space, you still couldn't, because that would set off the alarm.
Couldn't what?
Oh, that, to go down there, you have to turn off all the lights, even if you were in no space.
Yeah.
Surely not. Surely not.
Not there, anyway.
so curious.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm... Then... the bell.
Kind of wish I had a map for this.
Uh-huh.
If we do need to turn that light off, the way that this place is segmented makes it really hard to tell where that would be.
Mm-hmm. Is this... wouldn't be anywhere close, because this is the, this is the tower.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember where that actually ended up taking us.
Where what ended up taking you?
The boat, when I went past the bell, what was the zone that it took me to?
Oh,
I
that
don't
one,
remember.
it loops back around and takes you back to the church.
Okay, so it's the church that we would want to be looking at, I think. If it is turning off that light.
Now what? Whatever will you do? You won't even know where it is.
Mm-hmm. Stealth.
It's gone forever.
Remind me what this elevator goes to.
This elevator goes to the cliff. But it shouldn't be down. Yeah, that elevator goes to the cliff side. And this is the bell. It's so funny that we keep calling this the bell, but I mean, that's what it is. I forget that diving bells were a real thing.
What?
That diving bells are a real thing. Forget that that was just how they went under the water at one point. They just made a big metal thing and then put somebody in it and then dropped them down into the ocean. Big metal container.
It's safe.
Uh-huh.
Right, but this is a dead end.
Right, that's blocked from the side.
There's nowhere else to go here.
And that will go back. This will go back to the, this will go back to the tower. Wait. Oh, no, that's the other entrance. Well. Huh.
that is tough. You didn't even reach the pointy rocks. That rock wasn't pointy enough. Need to drink more water. Huh.
Fuel level critical.
Because still, I think you need to find a way to disconnect your body from your soul. That, I just frankly don't know how to do if the way that I did it was wrong. No fuel.
Mm-hmm.
You have infinite oxygen in here. That'll be so good. You'll do so much. Ow. That's the tower. It's almost like a big claw.
It is a little claw-like.
Huh.
Mainly what comes to mind for me is checking... At least checking our notes to see if we're not missing something.
Yeah, that might be a good plan. It's also possible there's a reel somewhere that we've missed.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not sure where it would be.
Look at this fun thing.
What?
Yeah. Okay, let me get out of Parsec. It's doing the weird staticky artifact sound thing. Get me back in. Thank you. Oh, there. Now it made the sound. Oh, God damn it. Let me escape. Alright. Sealed vault. Glowing symbols, slide reel. Glowing symbols, a change appear in a strange vault. Slide reel that shows two artifacts being lit near green fire. The first artifact light off after its bearer falls asleep. The second artifact after the bearer dies. Found a slide reel that appears somewhat error report. It shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah?
Two artifacts being lit near green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep. The second artifact lights after its bearer dies. Lights after its bearer dies?
No.
Do we take the broken one and just walk into the fire?
Maybe not even the broken one. I was just thinking the regular one. Maybe?
Well, because it shows 2. I don't...
Well, I'm waiting
trying
to...
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to show up in the slide reel, because I don't remember this at all.
Their way to change the slide reels, because I would... It says 1 of 3.
Yeah,
How do I change the slide reels?
you have to let it play out. You've restarted it.
Fuck.
Okay, that one shows the Eye of the Universe. But he dies. Right. They
Burning.
church. They build
they build that to go contain it. Went invisible. Right, and then a
Okay.
reset.
You're not able to, like, hit X or anything?
That's what I was trying to do. Oh, here we go. Okay, first off, all right. Yes, because that was them falling asleep. Then the light came on. They went to Dream World. And they died.
Oh, it's this one.
Well, in range of it.
Forgot about that.
But the light still came on. So maybe...
So yeah, as long as you
Maybe.
die before entering. So I think you literally walk into the fire holding the artifact.
That's very silly. It's the only thing that makes sense, yeah. Oh, god damn it. Select the guy. God, that's so complicated. Why's it gotta be so complicated?
I don't think. Just walk into the fire. What could be simpler?
What could be simpler than dying? That's a good question. Inside docked. This still
What's up?
posits one real wrinkle is, so I die.
Yeah.
We still have this be like kind of a one-way trip deal, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we need to turn off the Ash Twin project.
I don't...
We'll see. If this doesn't work,
Think
if this
so.
reboots you, we might have to turn off the Ash Twin project.
Maybe?
I mean, it's the only other way to die without the cycle resetting.
It's true. But... So the the Ash Twin project...
There you.
Does the Ash Twin project only reset when the user dies, specifically, I guess? Yeah. Huh.
I mean, technically it's 22 minutes. By the logic of the game, I feel like dying should be fine, but I think what happened last time is that you got booted. You got the Inception boot because you died while you were in the dream world, instead of what we're about to do, which is you dying and then going to the dream world. So I think this is going to work. But if it doesn't work, then my next... If it doesn't work because you get booted, then my next thing would be to turn off the Ashton project.
Uh-huh.
But I think this will work. I think we just need to walk into the fire.
All right. In we go. Cookie cook. Vitals low.
Come on, come on, come on. Light, light, light.
Come on, light.
Yeah!
Yep. Now guess what? We can't be woken up by the bell.
All right. I mean, this is it. Like, we're here. We're done. Takes 2 minutes now from here.
Just gotta make sure not to do anything stupid. Because here's the thing, we don't know what happens if my light goes out now. We don't know what happens if the light goes out now.
I mean, the worst case scenario is Ashton procs, so can't be too bad.
I still think
there theoretically will be a ghost of you trapped in here forever, but that's gonna happen either way.
Yep. Also, one of the theories, one of the hypotheses I had though is like, okay, so we're opening all the locks, but opening the locks on this side also open the locks on the other side. Are we maybe gonna get some information to be able to actually be able to open it where we can be alive for the other side?
Maybe. I mean, who knows?
I hope so.
'Cause nothing we're doing here so far connects to the real world at all in terms of like, there's no real world equivalent we could be doing.
Right, not real world equivalent. I thought, yes. For a second I was like, well, we do know that it does have a real world consequence. Okay. God, that's so stressful. All right.
I suspect that this will just work because we already know that it opens in the real world when you open one here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna open in the real world. We ain't even gotta be worried about that part.
Well, what I mean though is I wonder. I still am like, is there something different in the real world than whatever we're about to open here?
Yeah.
In rules as written so far, we wouldn't be able to know that. Just be ever so careful not to fall in. Okay, star. That. We have waning. We have the icon. I don't know what this is. And then star. Correct? Yes. Yes.
Are you having a problem?
The game was having a problem. What the hell? It's so stressful. Then I fall. Alright. Oh, you have to do it from this side.
Yeah, well, your breath won't go the right way if you do it from the other side.
Well, here's the moment of truth, Sean. What's gonna happen?
I mean, surely, if this doesn't work, then I don't even understand what this game is anymore.
Uh-huh. This has to. This has to be it. Oh!
Yeah, we can hear it! It's so good!
That's cool.
How does it feel to be dead?
It's not too bad.
The amenities are nice.
Mm-hmm. Weird what you can and can't hear.
So, here we go.
Let's open her up. Yeah.
Light?
Nope, that's all you get,
Oh,
Sean.
you're going down.
Well, now we're going down.
Okay, so we have a Silent Hill staircase.
Everyone's favorite.
I was gonna say, didn't we
Ooh.
just play a game that had a Silent Hill staircase when we didn't expect it? Xenogears had one.
Yes. That one was particularly interesting because it was like, there's just a lot of stairs. Hey,
So we have
this
a
is...
telescope.
It's looking at their planet.
Oh. Okay. Down the Silent Hill hole.
God, I think we found it. Wait, that's another light.
And a banjo. Hi.
Hi, buddy. Are you friend? Are you friend? Now I... Oh, he's missing an antler.
He seems to live down here.
You friend? Are you gonna immediately kill me? The prisoner. Where are you? Whoa. He's a friend! Oh. Yes.
What's that? Hi.
Hi, buddy.
come-
Oh. He was imprisoned in here.
He turned off the... And that's why the Eye of the Universe... Wait.
Okay. So they locked him in the bell.
They closed it back up.
Okay. So wait, we have to turn that off. What happens if we turn that off?
Down the
Get it, again. Ooh.
Show him.
Okay.
Project. Project.
Oh, we astral project into him! Okay.
This is really cool.
It's really cool. I like this a lot. Hey, Feldspar.
It's us!
He's locking you in.
Surely that... Listen, based on the music, Sean, I don't think he's just locking us in. It's fine. He's not just gonna leave us.
And he took away the vision torch, so if somebody came to rescue you, you wouldn't even be able to tell them what happened. Oh, the door opened.
See... Come on now, Sean. Don't
It just only supports one.
Don't be that cynical. It would have been funny though. It's like, bye. But no, I've liked what this went to. That's really cool, really good.
Agreed. Curious what he's gonna do now.
Right. What happens now?
Bah.
So, he's gone?
Well, he's inviting you to come with him.
To over here? I'm confused. I actually am a little confused. Which direction would you go to go? Just do I need to go up? Do you think?
I mean, it led you this way.
Yeah. I think he's in no space. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just up, because this is a dead end, technically. We can
Right.
get out, but then you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it does not feel like...
Don't do this.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I guess
don't-
just up.
I guess so too. Oops. Oops. God, it's so dark. It's so dark. Alright. Maybe... The only other thing I can think, yeah, is to go... up.
It really felt like the design was leading you to that dead end.
Yeah. Because this doesn't have an exit. The bell itself doesn't have an exit, I don't think. No. Ew. Okay, don't do that too many times. Huh. Go to the... Maybe you do the jump, the wonky jump to the no space.
There's no way that that's intended.
Only one way to find... Actually, there is one way to find out something. Thought I saw something weird. Maybe not. I don't think that's gonna show me what I want to see. Thought I saw something in the distance, but I guess not. No. So I'm trying... I agree. I'm like, it feels like there's something. And I definitely don't want to reset the cycle yet.
It's not the jump. There's no way it wants you to make that jump. So most people wouldn't even know. You don't need it to get here. Most people wouldn't even know that's there.
Mm-hmm. And really, there's no way to get in or out of the bell anyways. You can get into the bell from anywhere, but you can't get out of the bell as far as I can tell without resetting. And I can't interact with that anymore. Oh,
Those footsteps.
Steps.
Oh. Here we go.
I have one thing on it. Saw those footsteps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That tells me that.
Don't be a coward.
I'm not. I do want to see. Just curiosity deciding to torture the soul. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that seems about right. I guess.
Don't be a coward.
I won't. I am gonna take the lantern with me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
If he left the lantern behind, that would have been a sign, but he definitely didn't leave the lantern behind. Here goes nothing, time for a swim. That's it.
Beautiful.
Huh. And then the Ash Twin project still goes, yeah. That's it. I think that's it, Sean.
Yeah, I think we did it.
That was good. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I liked that DLC quite a bit. Hey, look, there's our friend. There he goes. What a lovely moon that moon is. So, pretty much, they blocked the Eye of the Universe, but he seemingly decided that, or he did not want to. I'm guessing he probably felt that still seemed wrong. It seems like there's still some missing context. And that's who was imprisoned, which means really all that the other side is a corpse. The other side is a corpse.
Yeah, I mean, like all the others.
Yeah, it's just a coffin. It's a coffin. But, huh. I find it interesting the, like, implication of like, informing him what that ended up causing to happen. I find that weirdly, like, appropriate for the game, right? With its themes going the opposite direction of, like, even though we were tiny in the universe, our actions still have meaning. They still cause things to happen. That's what I gleaned from that, especially the way that his reaction to showing him the Nomai. What do you think, Sean?
I think that there's one more thing we should do.
Is there? If you know what it is, take her away.
Okay. Because we didn't get a credits roll, I noticed.
We didn't.
But there is
You
a
could also-
credits roll.
There is a credits roll? I was gonna
I
say if
mean,
you... Oh, I see what
where
you
did you
mean.
take it?
Huh? So do you want to get the Ash Twin Project and do that?
Yeah. See if I can remember all the steps.
Well, you need to go to...
I mean, I have to start by...
You have to go to the Hourglass Twins first, I think.
Yeah. I have to start by going to the Hourglass Twins, then I have to go with the thing to Dark Bramble.
See, I don't even think you have to take it to Dark Bramble. All you have to do is remove it.
Yeah, no, you have to take it to Dark Bramble because you have to give it to the ship.
You have to give it to the ship? All you want to do is unplug it, right?
No, you have, because the ship isn't powered because its warp core is broken. That's the whole reason you have to shut down the Ash Twin project, is to get the warp core.
Right. But all you want to do is shut down the Ash Twin Project. You don't
No,
need...
the only reason you're shutting down the Ash Twin project is to get the warp core so you can plug it in on the ship.
Well, sure. So, I'm curious then. Where?
What? I don't know what you're confused about. You literally did that.
So, yes, I did this, but I'm like, I would think you should just unplug it so that way it turns off the Ash Twin Project, leave, and go straight to the
But
Stranger,
you need
right?
the warp core to plug it into the ship at the end. when
Yeah,
you
but
put
you're
in
not
the
going to the
coordinates.
ship, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Huh.
Did I matter? Late.
I also might not have, I just didn't expect this to be the plan, because what I thought you were insinuating is you're going to turn off the Ash Twin Project, then you're going to go to the Stranger, and then you're going to go into the Dream with the Ash
No,
Twin
you don't
Project
get credits
off.
roll for going to the Stranger.
That's
I mean,
fair.
we didn't get credits roll. Dude, you don't get credits roll just for dying. I
That's
mean, I guess you
true.
get the kazoo credits, but...
Right. Huh. So do you think the true, like, the final ending is going to be different? Do you think he's going to be there now?
This is the right one, right?
No, that's the sun.
Is it not out yet?
You should at least be able to see the top, but I don't think it's enough to go into it yet. Looking for the one that looks... Maybe it's not peeking out yet. That's
Oh.
the sun. Boy, you really slung yourself out, huh?
Yeah, I think I got a little bit of a slingshot going.
Yeah, I guess it isn't. Huh, I would have thought it would have shown by now. I thought you would have been able to see the tops of all the towers by now, but I guess not. Because that's the sun. And then the sun, that's the hourglass twin. Which, yeah, I don't think it's... I think now it's almost low enough to be able to go to it. Just in time. And I'm very curious.
The one on the left, right?
No, you want the other one. The one with the broken top. The one that is the problem, remember?
I
That kept on
can't
getting...
see.
That one. It's the one that I kept on being like, how are you supposed to do it? You get sucked into the sand.
Yeah, I mean, I know that much. I just couldn't tell from there which one.
I believe...
I believe, I believe, I believe.
I was gonna say, it was like, boy, I hope that works. Boy,
What?
I hope that works. 'Cause I went to the other side, the little alcove.
No, you didn't. I mean, you tried the alcove, but you did it both ways, I think. I think you tried the alcove, but you ended up going from the bridge.
Time to see if Sean can remember. Well, that's the thing, though. We still never... Actually, I don't know if that matters. Do you think it matters whether or not their ship is running? Because all it does is block the signal of the eye. I don't think it affected anything else. All it really did was... The Nomai were attracted to the eye, and then they lost track of it because they blocked it, and because of the way that, as it showed, since it was sending out a signal, and the way that the signal waves worked, is that they got the, like, last signals of the eye before it disappeared. So, whether or not...
He
that
unveiled it, they got
Yes.
the last signal it sent out when he did that.
Yep. And then whether or not, we also want the distresses.
Yeah.
The distresses. Yeah. So there wouldn't be any, probably, like, nothing would happen if you, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Too much
tried to
grease
shoot
on,
him.
too much grease on this cannon, Sean.
I was like, I can make it. I can thread the needle. And then there
Sean-
wasn't a needle to thread.
I was like, and you've seen me thread the needle, and you thought that would be a good idea?
I thought it would be fun.
Hey, look, look, it's Quantum Moon.
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing there, buddy? God, I forgot how spooky Dark Bramble is. It's so good.
Ah, there.
Oh, interesting. Not at all where I thought it was gonna be. Oh, wait. For some reason I thought you had, like, one more to go through. My bad. You're in the right spot. God, they also did such a good job with this theme song. It sits in my head, man, now. It's so good. Do I? I do like that it goes straight to it, too.
Okay, so.
You remember how to do this part, right?
Do.
Now, why is that moving?
It's friendly.
Uh-oh. No way.
Fuck. I hit them.
This might be death, Sean. Oh no! Hey, that's your ship, Sean.
Sure is.
Well. Take two.
You wanna go?
I can a go. I can a go. Now, just to make sure, essentially we're just doing the end again, right?
Yeah.
I can do that. I can do this.
Yeah, I got greedy. I thought I could give it a tiny push right at the beginning, and they still heard it. They heard it. What I thought would happen happened, which is that they would hear it, but that they wouldn't be able to find me. I didn't foresee that their moving would close the gap enough that I couldn't fit.
On top of that, they just seemingly were like. As soon as you bumped into them, they were like, "Oh, there you are," and you're like, "Oh no."
Yeah, once I bumped into him, it's all over. No saving that.
I should slow down. I should slow down. I should slow down. I should slow down. Not quite as fast as I wanted to go, but that's okay. Figured it out in one. But yeah. That DLC rocked. I really liked how it utilized the ring world and how it like shifted everything. I also really enjoy the strangers culture, and I agree with you. I like that they decided to go full at the Mountains of Madness with it, and that there is no written speech at all. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I also, I like the way that they tied it into the base. They made it, you know, not that this is like a huge thing, but there's verisimilitude there. They're not just like another separate thing. They are part of the Nomai story as well.
Yeah, and by extension, your story, which I think is a cool thing that you're supposed to like get out of that last vision, right? That you're sharing with him, is to be like, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Like, regardless of the good and bad that it caused, like, I still made it here because of you guys. So like, it all kind of feeds back into more of like the bigger wonder of the universe, and not just being necessarily only terrified of it. I also liked his reaction. I find it interesting to try to interpret how the prisoner reacted to your story, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, I think that because what you tell him basically gives him the comfort that after all this time he can finally know that like what he did have meaning, right?
Right.
And so now knowing that and finally being free, he can sort of, you know, walk off into the sunset, as it were. Sort of knowing that even though, you know, his life is over, that it meant something.
Yeah. Also, probably some good piece of knowing that, like, he wasn't necessarily in the wrong for wanting to be like, we should probably not block the signal of the eye, you know? Which I still think is interesting that they were able to gain insight on the eye enough to be like, the eye showed them dying, which I still think... Oh, hi, Interloper. What are you doing here?
I still think it's an open question, like, what that meant. Because the whole aspect of this DLC, of, like, them going into the simulation and then dying, I don't know. It's like they had determined that their death was inevitable now that they had followed the eye, or something. Like,
I think a part of it is like the vanity of it, right? Because like they went on this, they were like brought to the eye, and then the eye threatened them, or what they thought was a threat, when maybe even the eye was trying to warn them of their actions or something, or give them some insight, but they misinterpreted it as, oh, the eye is going to kill us, and then ended up being victim to what the eye was trying to, like, impart on them.
Sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, you think?
Yeah. Yep. And in doing that, they ended up fulfilling what the eye was trying to be like, hey guys, impermanence. I also find the mural of the eye with the galaxies coming out of it, I think, is really fascinating too to dig into. It's
so fascinating because it implies that they didn't just observe the eye from a distance, right? Like,
right.
They saw the eye.
Right. They did something similar to what we're about to do. Any minute now. any minute now. Gotta let the sand go down a little bit more. I do wonder what the timestamp on it is for it, because it's probably best to, like, go into, what, like 2 or 3 minutes, like sleep for 2 or 3 minutes, and then come here or something, so that way it's at least down enough that you can just go straight into it or not have to wait that long.
And your time constraint isn't that narrow. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, you can do all this pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I think overshooting it a little bit, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Mm-hmm. This is where I went. I always went to this side because I was too afraid of the cactus.
You definitely tried it from the other side at least once or twice.
I'm afraid of the cactus, man. I'm afraid of the cactus, man. I'm not. Actually, me and the cactus man are best friends.
Oh, you went so early?
I went way too early. Oh God. I thought that was right. See, that I did not know. That I did not know is that had a time constraint on it. Like, I thought it was pretty much as soon
I mean,
as
if it was that earlier,
over.
then you could just stand on it.
That's fair. Well, I'll wait. I have to wait.
Back to the old time mines.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's not that. Listen, if one go-around fucks this run, then I fucked up. Then we fucked up.
How many times can we end the world?
Uh-huh. How many times can we screw this up?
We're going for a high score.
God, I was really hoping I would see it. Ow. I fell on the cactus by mistake. Come on. Where's the other twin? Wait, or would it be coming the other direction? I don't know which way it would be coming from. The sandpipe can't... Oh, here we go. Oh, it would be coming that way. Oh, it's coming. It's actually good intel. That lets you know how quickly it's spinning, actually, which is pretty goddamn fast.
It ain't slow.
That's not
your
great.
oxygen's low.
Oh, it is my oxygen. That's weird.
You haven't touched a ship or a tree in a long time.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping there's oxygen in there now, and I don't think there is. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Because they had to work in here.
They had to work in here. They needed oxygen, just like people. They were people, just like us. Bring that up. All right. Gimme. Nope, don't put it back.
You're just teasing the Ash Twin project.
Uh-huh. Put it back, put it back, put it back! Right. Here we go. Ooh. Are you kidding? What did I hit?
It's fine, you don't need that.
I think I do, though. The problem is I think I do, though? Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving for 2 seconds. God, how did I fuck this up so bad? What even got damaged? I don't even see where the damage is, Sean! Oh, there it is. Wait, you know what? Fuck it. Nope. Ow. I've done this. How did I fuck it up so bad?
You don't need that.
We don't need it. Bramble is pretty far away. Boy, this is gonna be pretty close, actually, I think. If I didn't fuck it up.
I mean...
If I don't fly into the sun. We're just gonna slingshot ourselves right past the sun. Alright. Alright. That felt risky. God, I still don't even know what's damaged. It stresses me out so much. I really wanted to find what damaged, but I have no idea.
Is your landing camera working?
I don't see the button for it, so probably not.
So that's what's damaged.
Is that what's damaged? Oh.
Told you don't need it.
Yeah, that's probably fine. We don't need it. There that is.
There that is.
There that is. Go this way now. That noise doesn't sound good. Oh, nice. That's like perfect. Missed. There we go. Alright. Why is that polygon like that? That feels abnormal. Was that always there? I don't know why that's there. Oh well. Here we go.
It looks like moon rock. I can't believe that.
How did I fuck that up so bad?
I think
Maybe.
it's fine.
We're fine. Just gonna be...
very patient.
very patient. Very patient. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. This. That was meant to clone shot. That did. Oh no, that's right. For some reason I thought that was an anglerfish. I was like, what are you doing there? Alright. Do you want the handle back?
What are you talking about? This is your run.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the code?
Fuck. Absolutely. You think I would remember a bunch of random shapes, Sean? I'm not gonna remember that. Fucking phone. Picture. Sorry. I don't trust my memory these days. It's never good. It's not as good as I want it to be. I think it's more of what I want to say. That's fine.
Level critical.
Ooh. Sorry, everybody.
Mashing that button.
Uh-huh. I'm not stressed, you're stressed. Gotta put in the warp coordinates. First. Take that one first? Yes. I feel like I really
nice to tell you.
Wait, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
If I
does
were
it?
designing this game, I would have absolutely made the player remember. But
Yeah.
that's the kind of shit that I'm into.
I was gonna say, but Sean, you're evil. Oh, I didn't even see it in the bottom left! Yeah, I didn't even notice that in the bottom left. Alright. Go.
Find out.
So you think that... Do you think that they're going to appear?
I think so. And if not... Whoops.
I mean, it's just... We got... Credit roll. I would be curious to see if they appear too. Either way, welcome everyone. If you didn't see the end the first time, you're about to see it a fucking again.
Well, no, if they didn't see it the first time, they can't see it again. It would be the first time now.
Okay, yeah, if you've seen the ending the first time, you'll see it again. If you didn't see it the first time, buckle up. I mean, this ending is great. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is good.
Like, whoa. It was like, whoa. This does remind me that we should play Swapper again, because Swapper has some interesting stuff that this reminds me of Swapper a little bit.
I do love Swapper. That game is underrated as hell.
Yeah. Now this time, we won't break the fabric of the universe on accident.
Not as far as we know. Why are you so scared for?
I just don't remember it being that steep, Sean. I really don't. This visual still.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Be the last time. I find it also interesting that this is where you end up too.
Yeah. This to me is like if the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey was good.
Which means that it probably is that way. I mean, would you say, given context that we know now, that this is something similar to what the Strangers experienced?
I guess the question would be how they got out, but I mean, functionally, their level of technology is clearly much higher than either us or The
The
Nomai.
Nomai had, yeah.
But I would wonder how they managed to get out once they got through. Because you seem to go through the black hole.
At the very least, if they didn't, because that's the implication I got was that they didn't necessarily get to, maybe, well, no, they isolated the eye, but I got the impression that they like communed with it. I don't know if they ever went into it. I don't know if there's anything that implies that they ever went into it.
But I don't think there's anything that implies that the eye is something you can really commune with in that sense either.
That's fair.
Maybe they observed it somehow from a distance.
Mm-hmm. Space magic. That's not good science fiction, though. I do like how this is presented in a space and not a cutscene. I really like that about this moment.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. I don't remember the quantum rocks being here. Ah, jeez. Elegant.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is in fact indistinguishable from magic. Though to be fair, that's hardly a good excuse in a hard science fiction setting.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends on what we're going. I think you could argue that the ring world in The Stranger is indistinguishable from magic.
Especially given how the presentation of technology is presented as technology, but still higher than even the Nomai possessed. God, did I forget how to do this part? Yeah. Yes. Thought we're looking for something specifically, but oh. Here we go. Here we go. Remember that. There we go. Oh right, I have to remember how quantum stuff works. Yeah, I wonder... Wait, what?
What are you trying to do here?
This is just a bush. Yes, that's just a lit up bush. I'm trying to get to the banjo.
Right here.
Yeah. You have to let the thing... You have to let the building disintegrate. How dare you judge me for playing the game correctly.
Are you not
Oh, yeah.
allowed to turn your light off?
I mean, oh, Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I ain't trying to be judgy.
Sean,
Hey,
that's
that's
new.
fun.
Hey, Sean, you want this one?
Do it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Sean, that's new. Huh. Huh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's so fun. Oh, one way to go.
Down we go. We're here.
Oh,
They brought, because we shared our memories with them.
yeah.
Oh. I liked that a lot, actually. Is he there now? Yep.
Lurking.
And he's sitting out because, oh, I love that. Sean, I think you deserve to be him.
When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult, the truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right. Yet I am still of my kind. And you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me?
Yeah. This seems like a no-brainer to me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't want to repeat my kind's past mistakes. But if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I.
That's awesome. Thank you, Sean, for having the idea to do this. I will actually admit, I did not have... God, fuck, that's scary. I forgot about that.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Yeah, no, he's great. The prisoner is awesome. Surprising no one, he's great. And I would not be surprised if he's not your favorite Sean, because he's great.
He's
Love.
very cool.
Loved him. I loved that. Oh, fuck. I missed it. Oh, no, I didn't. For some reason, I thought it had to be in front of the sun to grab it. Oops. Now, I won't make the same mistake I did last time, guys. I remember the funny thing I did that I was having a night that night.
It was a whole ordeal.
It was a whole ordeal. And we have the Nomai, I believe. Yes.
I like that in the context of this game, a piano is an alien instrument.
That's not in folk music, Sean. God, I love that visual. God, I have to remember how this thing worked.
Good news, you can't mess it up.
Good news, I cannot screw it up. I do want to know what these guys will do next, because this is so, like, impressive what they were able to accomplish, I feel like.
It really surprises me that they haven't announced another project or anything yet.
Yeah.
I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal, for how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness.
Do we want to voice everyone again, or do you want me to just go through them?
It's up to you.
I'm fine voicing them again, just as a refresher.
I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Okay, I won't let you down.
I think this is still you.
Oh, was it?
I can be Feldspar.
Oh, this is Feldspar. Right.
What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Ha ha! Here goes nothing. What do you say, Time Buddy? Ready to start the music? Heh, this should be cool. Do not remember what voice I gave this guy. Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it.
Shall I begin? Well, then here I go. I don't remember who Rebeck. I feel like
Rebeck I really don't remember. I feel like we switched off at one point on Rebeck.
Should I begin? You got it. I'll do my best. glad we got to add our new friends, hurdy-gurdy. Well, time to finally know what he has to say about this.
How beautiful. It's different than I'd envisioned. Whatever happens next, I do not think it is to be.
I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is the past now, but that's... You know, that's okay. Never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now.
Wow. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around the campfire? I'm really happy we're all here.
Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. But I think the rules are about to change.
You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one.
I tell you what, this has been real fun. And I got to help make something pretty cool. I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. The kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know?
I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together.
Well, I'm glad we beat the game once before doing that DLC, because I liked what they added to the DLC a lot for the ending. I was not I wasn't even expecting that. Good call, Sean. I don't even know why I didn't expect that, because like it's all there. Makes sense. Sorry for doubting you. I really didn't. I thought. I don't know what I thought. But yeah, I like what what the stranger added to all of that. It made for just a little bit more. It added a space that was genuinely like impressive. What it added. Like I wasn't expecting Ringworld. And then just how it still continued to like just even inside of itself be this multifaceted thing that had still like a lot in it on its own.
Yeah, like if anything, if possible, the DLC might be even more impressive than the base game.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yep.
I also think it's interesting how, like, with the Nomai, they were just sort of this inquisitive scientific community who got unlucky and died for reasons basically out of their control. But I think it's interesting how with the strangers, we get a sort of parallel to our own plight, right? Like, they saw that their own destruction was coming, and we get to see like how they responded to that.
Yep. Like, as you pointed out, like the Nomai had no way to prevent like what happened to them. It just happened suddenly without warning. And for them, they tried to do something about it and arguably made things worse for themselves. They ended up destroying their home in the process and essentially losing everything trying to stop the Eye, which I think is in line with the theme of the base game and the theme of the ending of being like that kind of like response even in and of itself is a bit noble to be like we want to like you want to prevent something like that from happening, but that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to do the right things to do that if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, and it also carries through the like idea of inevitability that's baked into the base game's story, because like the way that the base game's narrative is presented, it's like, well, the world is ending, but that doesn't mean existence is ending. Something new will take its place. And like it's inevitable that that will happen, and all of the work you do doesn't end up being to stop that. It ends up being just so that you can see what comes next. And
Right.
and we get a sort of contrast to that with the strangers, where they saw the end coming and panicked and were so consumed with like trying to prevent the end that they sort of inadvertently caused it. But you can see that as like what it literally is, which is that they'd like arguably caused their own destruction. But I think you can see it more clearly as like a thematic through line of they destroyed the life they had to preserve the life they had. Like they had the opportunity to, you know, sort of face the future with grace, and they panicked instead.
Right.
And then that ties into that sense of like inevitability, which is interesting. Like, I think it's a very interesting theme that this game it has doubled down on, arguably, with the DLC, is this idea of like not fighting fate and like going with the flow and sort of just being adaptable to what comes next. It's very Earthseed in that way.
Agreed. Probably pulled some inspiration from that, maybe. We'll
Maybe.
of.
I don't see any direct ties, but maybe.
It's the... What the fuck?
Just 14.3 billion years later.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this happened. I think. Yeah.
From the end, a new beginning. And bug people.
And bug people instead. And that...
Ooh,
I don't remember
that's
that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember that happening.
I like that.
Yeah. This was great. Want to know what this also reminds me of is an animation that I always highly recommend called, quite literally called, The Meaning of Life that Don Hertzfeld did. It's got that same...
That's a very apt comparison.
I was gonna say, I was like, if you know what I'm talking about, you fucking know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a very, very good thematic line to draw, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want, guys, if you want something to chew on after this, open up, go to your browser of choice. I won't judge, though. You shouldn't tell me.
Hey, why are you still using Internet Explorer? Like, even Microsoft doesn't want you using that anymore. Come on, man.
Yeah. But use the one of your choice. Just don't tell us if you use Explorer. We will judge you. Go to YouTube and look up The Meaning of Life by Don Hertzfeld. If you haven't seen it, it is very similar and very thematically aligned with this game. Like, I would also not be surprised if that played an inspiration on this. Like, it's quite
that
good.
one I could almost see. It feels very thematically harmonious with this.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I actually didn't know if you'd seen that or not, Sean.
Yeah, I think you showed it to me because I didn't really know who Don Hertzfeld was.
Yeah, it's good as hell. It's between that and the Future of Tomorrow are like two of my favorite works of his. And I like a lot about It's Such a Beautiful Day. I definitely don't think I could watch it a third time. And if I do watch it a third time, it'll be because somebody wanted to watch it, not because I wanted to. But it is good. But yeah, that was great. We did it. We're done, Sean.
No, I'm really glad we played through this game. Outer Wilds might be one of my favorite games now. Like, it's got it all, man. It's got
all of that science fiction I love. It's got just raw space science fiction with like physics and science fiction in quantum physics and stuff like that, and pulls from Interstellar. It definitely has explorations of like utilizing the kind of like storytelling from things like The Mountain of Madness. I'm sure that Speaker for the Dead could work its way somewhere in here with the way that it handles a lot of the alien races and communication and stuff like that. I now see why people were talking about how this is one of the best science fiction games ever made, and it's hard not to think that, yeah, this is definitely, for my money, one of the best science fiction games I've ever played.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be hard to top. Like, science fiction, I think, is such a very specific, like really close to my heart kind of like form of writing that I would say has not been as game science fiction still really hadn't felt like this until I feel like I played
there's not a lot of space in the like game industry for contemplative games. And I think that's a big barrier to like getting this kind of science fiction. They're certainly out there, and there are places where that can live. And there you can point to examples like Deus Ex and
Swapper. I would point
Swapper,
to Swapper.
and there's certainly out there, but
yes.
but I think that it's an outlier. It's interesting that there aren't more like fully science fiction RPGs. I guess there's Fallout, kinda. It's not really science fiction exactly, but
no.
But I would think that there would have been some science fiction games during that like huge Western computer RPG boom, but I'm not aware of any. But that would have been the perfect, like something like Planescape Torment would have fit perfectly in a sci-fi setting.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is the game that everyone always that I was mixing up Outer Wilds is a Fallout RPG system. Outer Worlds.
Yeah, I mean, Outer Worlds. I've never heard anybody have like a rousing recommendation for Outer Worlds. It's always like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. That doesn't sound like anything I need, but I'm glad for people. I'm glad that it's out there for people.
Yeah, I played like the first 2 hours, and I would say like it's at least charming. It's like a charming.
Yeah, it's like a
thing.
retro-futurist sort of sci-fi thing, and that's cool. Like, I'm into it. It's just a lot of games to play out there.
There's so many goddamn games. Boy, we're gonna have a discussion on what the hell we do after this, though.
Yeah, I did take a look at our list again, just to be like, what is next?
What were we? There were so many.
There's so many. I mean, I don't know if we want to have this conversation out loud on stream, or if that'll set wrong expectations, but yeah. We had talked about Starflight. We've talked a lot about Morrowind. We've talked a lot about... I really want you to play Teenage Exocolonist. I looked at the list and saw that was the next thing on the list, and I was like, fuck, I do really want you to play that, though.
Yeah.
But I would be down to do Starflight, even though I feel like it's a bad idea.
Only one way to know whether or not it'll be a good or bad experience, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, if not now, then when?
Exactly. Look at it this
There's
way.
so many better games that we could move to next, but we're perfectly primed to play Starflight right now, and it does occupy more of my brain than it should, so...
On top of that, obscure niche shit is still good for us. And who the fuck knows what Starflight is? So, no, I am curious. And like, I mean, we were on the, I think of it this way. Heck, if you want me to be extra prepared, I would even have a backup if we're just like, wow, we only got like an hour in and this is insufferable. But I would be down for
I don't think it's that bad. The biggest sin that Starflight creates is that it can be kind of boring, because I think the thing you spend the most time doing is just like mining, and that's kind of boring. But it's not like the whole game, and everything else about the game is cool and interesting.
Oh no, Sean, we'll have to figure out how to discuss things while you mine for 3 hours.
Oh, am I playing?
I mean, this is one of those cases where I actually think it might be better if you played, because
I'll do it. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't want to have to make it look like that, like I'm that much of a Moranus. So.
I mean, I haven't touched this game since I was like 12 years old, so I will not have an advantage. There's one thing I remember about Starflight in terms of like things. No, I guess I have, honestly, almost a lot of what I remember is like spoilers. Like, a lot of the things I remember are things that I know that are important keys to like progressing in the game that I shouldn't know. So like, I almost think it would be better if you play, because you don't know the secrets. You don't know all of the plot and all of the like important details about all the alien races and how to like interface with them. And that's a huge part of that game, is like figuring out how to interface with all these alien races without them just killing you.
And you keep on making it sound like the mining is that bad, because everything you say about this game sounds like a science fiction game I would love.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out next week.
We fucking are, baby! Alright, let's close this shit down. This was great. Guys, if you haven't played Outer Wilds, definitely recommend picking it up, trying it for yourself. If you've watched all of this, I'd still say there was a time where I would watch people play a game and then I would pick it up and play it myself. I want to still maintain that. If you watch this whole thing, you still have the experience for yourself. It's still worth it, I think.
Yeah,
What
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say is we literally played the ending twice, and I was like, we got one extra thing, and I was still like, I'm glad we did the full ending twice.
Yeah, and I think there's plenty to like pick through and unpack, and I'm sure we didn't do a perfect job of like communicating and like stringing together the story coherently, and we had gaps, so like I definitely think playing through it all within a shorter time frame and being able to digest the story at your own pace will yield a different experience that'll be worthwhile.
Whatever the case, we're gonna start closing it down now. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. This has been wonderful. Thank you, Sean, for sitting me down to play Outer Wilds finally. We're gonna do one more thing before we go. I've opened up Bing Create. We're gonna make an image, and we're gonna share you the image before we raid out. If you want to participate in chat, all you gotta do is type whatever chat says. I'll use the reference. So, John, what should we say? What should we do?
Saying goodbye to our deep underground boy.
Underground boy. The lizard antler man. How about the lizard antler shaman?
He is a shaman.
My digital dreams.
Ooh, Digital Dreams. That's a fucking electronica album if I've ever heard one.
Uh-huh.
Damn, Digital Dreams.
That visits my digital dreams and hard science fiction novellas. Novella. 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 Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for presenting that in spelling bee format.
You're welcome. I can spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so curious.
Why do they make them say the word again at the end in spelling bees? What's the point of that? Is that just punctuation? Is that just to show that you're done?
Probably to show that you know that you do it. I do love the idea of snake Sanke Sanaki. Oh fuck, I spelled it wrong. Ah shit. God damn it. Maybe that's why, Shaw. Maybe it's so that way you could hear yourself say the word again, so that way you could be like, oh fuck, I fucked it up. Alright. Well, stick around to the end, everybody. We also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat could keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to going back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's links to all of our socials in the Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there. We post when we go live on the Discord. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag my MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. Thank you, HydrateBot. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's super rad that you guys have been willing to do that. And it's just really cool that you guys have been doing things that we've been doing things that you guys want to talk about. So go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. As always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Mods who do a wonderful job holding back the robot army and preventing them becoming famous. And thank you, Sean, once again, for sitting me down to play Outer Wilds. This was great. I'm glad we did this. You have any housekeeping?
No.
Well, go check out everybody at Goblin Entertainment here. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here, which has everything that I post to. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. We'll go say hi to Dot. She's been going for a while, so I don't know how much longer she will be going, but she's been going for 8 hours for some reason. Doing something. So everybody go say hi to her. Have yourselves a good evening. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Don't forget, if you're gonna save someone from an eternity in space prison, make sure to say goodbye. Wow, that's actually cool.
Yeah, these are pretty good. Yeah, these are pretty good. That's like just straight up one of them. They even got the legs right. Like, I hate this one's human-ass hands. That's unnatural.
It does have human hands.
I like that.
But on the other hand, it has a cool backpack.
I like that he's in. This one's got in the orb, and this one does have a little backpack. I like that. I like that he has a little. What do you call that thing? Helmet?
Space
Just a
helmet?
I guess it's just a space helmet.
Talking about the helmet?
Yeah, the little fishbowl.
Yeah, it's a helmet.
Sean,
Yeah, these were really good.
what do we do now?
Now we play Starfight.